Andrew, there were times where your team had some good minutes in the offensive zone, but there seemed to be a little bit of a spark missing in your roster today. Can you pinpoint where that went?
Yeah, there definitely was. It was an ugly night across the board. I thought from myself all the way through, we were just not good enough. We weren't at the races. I thought, our execution was really poor. I thought, we just couldn't string passes or plays together like we normally do. We didn't have that clinical finish. And then also, our play away from the puck. We were very puck-focused tonight. Coventry's got a great counter game, and that's, one of the better games I've seen them play. They're fast, they're nimble, they're playing very well right now, and they countered us pretty good, and they had that clinical finish tonight. So it was the perfect storm and led for a disappointing evening.
Joey Martin started the game tonight, but didn't make it through the first period. Is there any update on how he is, and how much do you feel that disrupted your team when he went out of the lineup?
Yeah, I think he's close. Obviously, we thought he was ready tonight. Obviously, just not quite there. And then we just, we still wanted to keep going. We needed to be careful. Long season to go. If it was the final game of the year or something, you obviously be playing. But I don't see him being out for very long. And at the same time, did it disrupt us? I don't think so. I think, we've played some really good hockey this year without him. That's not a knock against Joey, but, he was injured at times earlier in the season. And we had a good game last night for the most part. I just thought, to a man, we weren't ourselves, and that's obviously disappointing. That's obviously frustrating, but all we can do is get ready for a huge game in a couple days here.
Are you expecting Blair Riley back in the lineup for this weekend's games?
Yeah, we were hoping to get him back today, but it was just tough with the travel, and they're just too tight with their game yesterday. And what a feat for him to be part of that Spangler Cup and win that trophy. Had a few messages with him. He's obviously over the moon, so I think that'll be a nice spark getting him back here. And we just got to pick the pieces up and go back at it.
Finally, Andy, there's been a lot of hockey played over this Christmas period. A disappointing result tonight, but generally, are you happy with the amount of points that you've managed to accumulate over a very tough run of games?
Yeah, we've obviously had a good stretch of hockey here. I think we've found ourselves. I think we've, whatever buzzword you want to use, found our identity, found our structure. I think we've been good as of late. I will say I've seen some, signs of this potential game here. When you're watching your own team every day, all the time, and the guys as well as you do, you can sometimes feel it. And unfortunately, it came to fruition, but we got to get some rest. We got to get back at it. And ultimately, we're judging one game at a time, and tonight wasn't good enough.